Alright, so turn orders up.
Yeah.
What was
I just
I don't even
changed
remember what
my,
half of you were doing when we started last time.
When we ended, you mean?
When we ended last time. So,
Well,
I was
all going
praying.
to bed, I think, actually.
yeah, so day ended, battle's over. So we're going to start off with Spicoli,
Battle,
wherever
we're
the
going to
hell
bed.
he is. So we're all, okay, so we all get to start in this. We're all in the
I'm
same
local
house.
people.
So I guess he's the first to wake up. The rest of us are, let's see. Let me go down. So, I'm not exactly the most civil person when I'm asleep.
Are you ever? I mean...
Niltaor, you get to roll. Let's see which one that would be. There's so many. I had so many to choose from. Okay, question.
Yeah.
No, this is for... Oh, no, this is... Are you sure this won't work with without... Hold on, let me actually try it, so... Oh, hey,
What?
No, it's, oh, hey, Deadly, guess what? You remember that code you said didn't work for players? Yeah, apparently it works for players.
Wait,
I just rolled that code. Like, watch, I'll use my charisma save. Yeah, those macros that you said didn't work for players actually work for players.
they really shouldn't, but okay.
Okay, so the save code is not working. It's the charisma, the main buttons are, but the saving throws are not working.
A wondrous world of programming, gentlemen. You come in, there's one
You think
bracket
something,
missing,
and then you
that's
find out
it.
it's not quite correct. So the saving throws don't work, but the main throws do work.
So
Oh,
that,
I'll
on the-
probably
on the
have to
last
create
page,
another
you
set
go
of
to
macros
show
for that
map
anyway.
quick bar. Put stuff like in the
I'll figure it out in the
Drag them.
later, not now. So, time is of the essence. Anyway, so you had to. What I was gonna say is you get to roll something to see what type of sleeper are you, Niltaor? Are you just Actually, let's roll more than that. Do you get a choice? Answer is yes. Okay, so what type of sleeper is Niltaor? Okay, you paying attention?
Right with it.
That doesn't sound like
I'm
it.
here.
Okay.
But,
We
Oh,
we
you're
asked you
busy
what
with
kind
something?
of sleeper.
Yeah, what type of sleeper
what
are
kind
you?
of sleeper?
You're a what sleeper?
Oh. Yes, I sound sleeper, I guess.
Okay.
Heavy.
I heard sound sleeper. What else did anybody hear anything else?
Heavy.
Oh, it's a heavy sleeper. Okay, so there you go. So let's see. Make any noise? No. So he's a heavy sleeper. He doesn't make any sort of noise. It's kind of just there. As for Marki, you get the choice of what type of sleeper are you.
He's a very quiet sleeper.
Okay,
Doesn't
so
really make
same
sounds.
thing. It's just I'm the one making the most noise. So Spicoli, you're the first one to wake up. What exactly are you going to do first?
Suppose leave the house and go in the forest and pray for a bit. I don't have anything I need to do specifically, so I'm just gonna be right here.
Oops, that's not the right one. Wait, you're gonna pray in the forest, but how you have to actually move to the forest. You can't just.
I know.
You can't just say you're gonna do it and not move there, because it's like, are you deluding? Is that a delusion in your mind? It's like I'm gonna go pray in the forest, and you didn't go anywhere.
And then I moved the character.
Okay, gotcha.
I moved the character near the border of the area.
Okay, so he's gonna go pray in the forest. So Okay, so Skeen, which you're now in the bar. Well, first of all, let's see if you've actually arrived already. So no, so you're somewhere in the outskirts of the forest.
Okay.
Let's see. Double thing is you're within range of. You can choose to be within range of Spicoli, or you can choose not to be. So which is it?
I'll not be within range. No.
Okay, so you're gonna be on the other side of town. So you're over here. Boing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So you're over here. What exactly are you doing? So you have wonderment of the forest because this is new to you. The whole idea of the forest and stuff. And so you see a town. What do?
I study it from afar.
Okay. How are you studied? Like, are you just sitting on a branch? Or are you in a tree?
Yeah, hanging from trees.
Okay, so you're an avid climber because you have multiple limbs. So you're in a tree and you're just. Are you taking notes or are you just looking?
Just looking. Yeah.
Okay. Roll perception.
Okay.
Do you remember how?
No.
Character page. Open it.
Yeah.
Go to skills. Click the perception. The name of the word, and then
Perception.
it'll
There
roll
you
it. I forgot to switch formatting, which means it's supposed to be a query. It's not supposed to be a always roll. So now it's a query. We'll keep the roll you have. Let's see challenge tier. Which is you failed.
Oh.
You didn't climb high enough in the tree. You're at the mid-level of the branch, and you thought you could get a good lay of the town, but you see just really rooftops and not much details.
Okay.
So you try to climb higher.
Yeah.
So you climb to a higher vantage point. Now you have to, let's see. Does your luck hold out? Yes, so your luck holds out. The branches are, this is a pretty strong tree for some reason. Like, well, it's like whatever this, if this is indeed a tree, because you're not sure if it's a tree or not, then it's a very strong tree. It's the branches, although they look not that thick, these branches are easily capable of supporting your weight. So now you got to roll perception again, and then this, and I have to roll challenge tier again because you're at a different vantage. Well, that's sad.
No.
But you're in luck because the challenge tier matches your perception.
Okay.
So, but you still don't see many details. Like even from a higher vantage point, you see that now you can see a little bit into windows and you can see certain building details, but you don't see much details from this far.
Okay.
So, in your head, you assert that, I'm not going to learn much by being this far away. I'm going to have to get closer.
Yeah.
Because, remember, eyesight is not your main strong suit. You've been accustomed to dust storms.
Aye.
Okay, so you have to roll dexterity, or let's see, roll athletics to see if you actually can get out of the tree without the whole getting hurt part. And doesn't matter, so...
Yeah.
So you can easily, as easy as it was to climb up the tree, you're back down the tree at the bottom of the tree. Do you just leap, or do you, climb down?
I, quickly slide down the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're sliding down the tree, so you're, grabbing onto branches on the way down to slow your momentum.
Yeah.
And then let's see, did you disturb anything? No. So you're fine. So you just start walking?
Yeah.
Okay,
Slowly
so
towards the town.
it'll take you about a minute or so to get into town, especially at a walking pace. So you arrive at the town. Where are you arriving, though? Are you just going to be near the pub, or are you going to be near one of the other buildings, near the stables?
I just went straight for the city from my tavern and that.
Wait, where?
The tavern.
Oh, you went straight for the tavern. Alright, so...
Yeah.
You went for the tavern. You see there's an odd man in, because you're looking through a window.
Yeah.
Okay, so he turns around, and what is his expression? And he's got a very, let's see, actually I have to roll on that, so That would be insight. Oh, of course he's like a badass in terms of insight, so... So he looks around and he sees you outside of the window, and then he just goes to the window and opens it. It's like, oh, you're new to town. Who are you?
I'm Kreen.
Okay. Do you actually speak common? That's a better question. Yes, you
Hopefully.
can. You speak a little bit of common.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well,
Kreen is my name.
what are you?
That's racist!
Okay.
What am I? I don't know. I'm a traveler.
You're a Thri-Kreen, that's what you... Which also is the Mantis Man, so... It's in your character page.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not, like, in character. I don't know what I'm like, I'm
It's written right there. That's why you have to have the character page open.
No, there's just, I in the character, I'm not
Okay.
sure what I would tell him. Like, okay,
Oh, you're not
am
sure about...
a-
Okay, so... Got it.
Yeah.
So you're not
I
sure
guess I would
that...
say-
You're not sure what you are. So it's
Yeah.
like, well, you don't know what you are, I don't know what you are, so you might want to come inside. You know, well, we'll discuss this inside, not... This is not... It says he's gesturing that he's leaning out of a window, and it's like, this is not the best way to have a conversation.
Oh, sorry.
So...
I guess I...
And while he's going inside, then we go to Thorin, which is, you know, what have you been doing all that time? You're in this
Probably-
weird blood madness. Okay, so Kreen, you go
Probably-
inside, right? And then you're going to
Right
be
to
in
that
front of
god.
Relog. Okay, so...
Probably pray to that god. and
Okay,
then
so you've been just, for the whole night?
No, I went to sleep.
Okay,
I
so
just
you slept a
prayed,
little
like,
bit, and then you woke up, and
a
you're
bit,
still worshipping the same deity. Right?
He's gonna go outside.
Okay, then he goes outside. Let's see. You're gonna have... Okay, so before you go outside, you need to actually roll strength, because your door... There's so much... I don't want to call it filth. I guess your devotion has gone so well that the door is now slightly jarred shut. So you have to roll strength to get it open.
What? Why the heck is that?
It's because it's not
God
your
is
it's
testing
not
you.
your
There we
your
go. Doesn't
rituals
matter. You got
blood
it.
based.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are. So some of it has coated the wall, some of it has coated the door and is crustified. But even you're thinking in your head, this shouldn't be happening like this. Blood doesn't do this. So
Well.
there's a little bit. Do you have insight, or do you want to roll insight to see if you understand? Okay, this is not normal.
At least I don't have mine, isn't it?
Okay, that is. Let's actually see if you understand. So nope.
Nope.
That's and that's actually the wrong dice. My bad. That's D4. Still the same.
Still nope.
So you're not too concerned about that. You're more concerned about, oh, my door is blocked, and so you just kind of manhandle the door open.
Ah, well.
Doesn't matter to you what is blocking it. It's more of, okay, now you're outside.
And now,
Okay. So
probably
now you're
just gonna
outside,
go
just
to the
wondering
tavern.
what is what is there to do?
I'm just gonna go into the tavern.
Okay. So you go into the tavern. You see
talk to
this
Brelock.
strange mantis thing.
Am I still am I still like just waking up state or?
No, you're fast. You're fast to rise. That's double now, so you're fast to rise.
I'm just gonna go to Brelock. Not that much bothering with this.
Okay, so you're just ignoring Kreen and you're just going
do I
straight
even
for Brelock.
do I even know this? That's maybe the better question.
I don't know. That's perception again. Okay, so you do notice him because it's a potential new threat to you, or it's a potential new enemy, or friend, whichever one you want to consider. So you at least notice him. Like you notice, okay, this is out of the ordinary. He might be here for whatever reason. You at least notice that.
Then I'm going over to Brelock.
Yeah. Why Brelock though?
Because he's the one telling us to do. What's
It's like, oh, Thorin, yes, this is our new arrival, and what did you say your name was?
Kreen.
Yes, this is Thri-Kreen. He's something. We haven't quite figured out what, but why are you here again?
To ask you
Yeah.
what the next step is.
So this is Brelog asking Kreen why is he here. No, he's not. He's talking to Kreen, asking him why are you here. But he's also extending it to Thorin because like why are you here? So he's looking at Kreen.
Here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm exploring outside these sandstorm marches.
And then he gestures with his hand towards Thorin. It's like, okay, why are you here?
Because you tell us what to do.
Okay. And it's like, you need to think for yourself a little bit in that equation.
Well, do we just wait for the new arrivals, or
It's like,
do
no. Because there's plenty of preparation to do before the new arrivals happen. Plus, it's like, he's got a bunch of papers on on the table. They look just like random papers just spewing about the table. But, let's see, that is perception again. So, are you going to actually look at what's on the table, or are you just not caring at all?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, so,
Probably
nope.
gonna fail.
So, to you, it just looks like gibberish. Like, just a bunch of paper spewing about the table. Like, it looks like any other bar table. So, and he kind of he smiles to you, and he looks at you and says, yeah, you would think that's just, this is just an everyday sight. But he starts he starts showing the papers, and you see that there's, like, battle plans, orders, all type of other things. Like, but that's the point, is it's supposed to look like this isn't some sort of command center. So it's, these recon reports aren't that accurate. I mean, they might know that there's someone among them that's a spy.
Well. Is there anything I can do to help out the town?
It's like, well, there is a couple things. One of the things we need to upgrade our shelter. As you've noticed to our north, a lot of the houses are ramshackle. We just need someone to gather some wood. A lot of wood.
Is there the town?
Is there what?
A way for me to get into the town?
Plants, you say?
Okay, so that's like, not that I'm aware of. Let's see, it's like, I wish I could help you there, but the stable master's being a little ornery recently. He doesn't want to really part with his animals. I don't blame him either, as he doesn't have a lot of animals left. All of them are valuable.
Probably.
Animals?
It's like, so, and he's kind of pondering. It's like, and I get the feeling there's something deeper involved there. Or he's acting a little strange recently.
I'll go over there and talk to him.
I was like, very well. So, then we go on to Marki. So he said he's gonna. So Marki, what's up?
What time is it at the moment in the game?
You know. Let's roll a d5. Oops. It is approaching dusk. Like, you guys have slept for a good amount of the day. So it's dusk. It's actually going to be approaching night again very soon. So
He's probably awakening from his sleep.
yeah, so it's dusk right now. It's not really daytime. It's not really morning.
That's understandable. Still,
Okay.
he slept for a while already.
Well, he had a
He
big
wakes up.
battle. I mean, it's understandable. A lot of rest.
He wakes up and makes his way out.
Okay, so
Tavern.
well, let's see. Niltaor, you get to roll Constitution to see if you wake up as well during that time. As for me, I'm out cold, so I could sleep days if I needed to. Not healthy, but I could do it. Niltaor. Okay, so Constitution. Let's see.
He needs to get a 1.
Nope. So, although you didn't participate much in the battle, it's still one of those. You're having a hard time getting up. You're a heavy sleeper, and it's taking you a little bit more time to get yourself roused. So you don't wake up when Marki wakes up. You wake up a little later. So you're walking in dusk. It looks like the sun is setting, and so you walk into the tavern, and do you see the strange bug man, who's just kind of. Who's sitting and observing? Is that all you're doing? Is sitting and observing? You're not really participating.
No, I was gonna roll a wisdom roll to see if I know.
Do you know what a Thri-Kreen is? What a Thri-Kreen is?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
history.
that's no, that's insight. That's not insight. That's either history or a lot of choices. Roll what you feel is comfortable. I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna let you choose what you roll. So history
doesn't matter.
You failed. Doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter.
Because that's below 5 anyway. So you have no idea. You have no history with these creatures. You don't even know where this thing came from. Let's see,
Interesting.
Worse, you think it could be like you're immediately default that it could be something demonic.
What?
Because it
Gives
doesn't
it
look
an-
like it doesn't look human. He's human and he's from a paladin order, and he's a very young. He's a relatively young paladin. So his automatic default is that you're some kind of type of demonic thing.
Keeps up.
See,
Hold on, let me back
how
up.
you
Let me
react to
go back
that
up.
is within your choice range.
He's gonna keep a hand. He's gonna keep a hand on his hilt, and
Yes.
he's going to use. And he's going to use this.
Okay, so Divine Sense, which is... So, you're not detecting anything that's, like, good or evil on him. Like, he doesn't have hollow, and he doesn't have any sort of desecration.
He loosens up a bit
Okay,
and
so...
walks forward.
Do your eyes, like,
cautiously.
glow? So your eyes actually glow slightly when you do that.
Behind the helmet.
Behind the helmet. No one can see
Okay,
outside
so-
the helmet. Like, your eyes
okay.
do... They shine a yellowish color. At least, like, one's sheen, and then after that it's like... No. No, we're not Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just walking up to Brelog.
Yeah. Cautiously.
So
And,
he's writing some things like, you know, it's hard to get work done when each of you adventurers keeps coming up in turn.
I came to ask about something.
It's like, of course you did. You always do. That's what you adventure type mates are like. You think that every single time, I'm just going to be waiting for you, the brave adventurer, to come and save us all. Or something close to that.
About the soldiers we fought yesterday.
It's like, yes.
When I slew one of them, he spilled black blood.
It's like, yes, we all
Yes.
saw.
Who's handling the bodies at the moment?
It's like, currently our coroner, but there is something wrong
I got
with
rid of
them.
the bodies.
Hmm?
I got rid of the bodies.
Not all of them.
Oh, there's other ones.
There are
Yeah,
some
you
we
got
kept
rid of-
for study.
Oh.
And we stripped their armor off.
Yeah, we stripped their armor. So, at least one body or two we saved for study
the
because we need to know our enemy.
Good.
So, let's see. It's like he's
You're
having
saying
tough going
something's
because whatever these things are, they don't fit any sort of standard he's seen before. It's like I'm letting him know some of our intelligence reports. We have a feeling that they are fabricated. They aren't really born. It's like, or they could
Not
be
born.
changed. We're not entirely sure. We're trying to find answers, but whatever they are, it's still in the process of looking. We don't know.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
And it's like, oh, how would you assist?
I haven't had the chance to use my divine sight on them yet.
Okay,
Maybe the
that's
Celestials
like,
can give me an answer.
So, like, he kind of smiles, and it's like, we're pretty sure they're evil, but you're welcome to go try your luck with them. So, like, he points, he has a map just permanently mounted on the table underneath all the papers, so he has to brush some of the papers aside, but some of them fall onto the floor, and then you hear him like, too much brushing. So he goes and... So it's like he kind of waves his hands like, I'll pick those up later. And then he looks at the map. So it's like, in the northern part of town, the coroner's office is here. And he's pointing at a little bit beyond. It's in the ramshackle house somewhere in the north. One of the houses that needs upgrades.
I see.
So it's one of the really small houses up there. That's where the coroner's office is. That's where... That's like, he's handling it in this area. If you want to help out, you need to go there. Okay,
Alright, thank you.
Okay, so while we're in the
And he
inn, now we
walks.
go to Say, are you do Constitution?
I pretty much spent.
Do Constitution.
Constitution. Okay, so, and challenge rating is, you're fine. Okay, so... You're relatively awake. You hear kind of a clicking noise.
Clicking?
Yeah, you hear kind of a clicking noise. And then you hear a voice in your head. It's like, wake up, mistress. The day is almost done, and yet you're still in bed.
I thought what I was saying is before I rolled Constitution is that I've been up pretty much all day doing stuff.
Okay, so you've already... let's see. Yeah, so you've been awake. And so, like, have you... Let's actually roll on that. So, you've been awake, and this is the first time Rang has showed up, like, because I guess you've... What have you been doing the whole day?
Preparing and, researching.
Okay, so... Researching what?
Exactly, like, I'm going through my book and trying to figure out the precise things that I have to do for the identify spell.
What exactly would that... Let's see what skill check that would be. I don't know. What skill check would that be? That would likely be... I don't know, just roll it. Okay, so...
I know nothing about magic.
The identify spell is rather complex. Like, you know the regent you need, but it's like the rest of the rituals involved are a little bit more complicated. It's like, you might need to go out and reach for more training from somebody else. Are you just still in bed and you haven't even dressed yourself, or are you just not, like...
I'm like sitting at a table or something.
Okay, so... Heartflame hasn't really been doing anything. She pretty much, like... I don't know if she's getting more comfortable with not being dressed, but she still is not dressed, and she's just kind of moving her hand around through the air, and you're seeing, like, flames dance. And it's like, and she looks over at you, and she smiles, it's like, you have no idea how magic works, do you? At least not that magic.
It's a stupid spell.
It's like, you're talking of the identify spell, this spell that'll identify pretty much anything, right?
Yes, it's overly complicated.
She has spells that I need to go find. So, is she a master at Arcana? Hell yeah. Oh, that's, my bad. I forgot to put it not to whisper again. I have to just go through all the characters and just have it do that, so. Normal roll. So, she has enough knowledge to know how an identify spell works. It's like, so how do you use an identify spell? Like, what's the normal procedure? Or what type of spell does it fall under? Is it a VSM, or is it, what is it?
It's a ritual spell.
It's a ritual spell. So it's like, although she doesn't understand the ritual, she understands a little bit about the ritual and says, you do it like this, and then she just tells you.
Okay. Then why do they have such complicated and ridiculous writing on it?
It's like, I don't know, I guess that's just the book.
Damn books.
So, and then you hear a voice from behind you. It's the knowledge, the strange writings of the ancients are not something for everyone, you know. Like, you hear the voice.
Okay, wait, do I hear it as in like an actual voice in the room, or a voice in my head?
You're not entirely sure. Like, you hear it and it's, you're not sure if it's a voice in your head or if it's not.
Like, look around.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, Heartflame's paying more attention, like, what is it?
I think I might be going a little more crazy.
And so you see, like, you hear it's, rest assured, you are quite sane.
Ha! Good one, voice in my head.
It's like, and he says, look up.
I look up.
And that's when you see Rang in the rafters. He's just kind of up there. And you don't really see him. What you see is his 5 glowing eyes, which are glowing a green color.
Well, I would be able to see him, because I've got Devil's Sight.
Yeah. So you would be able to see him. So you see that, you know, it's a strange-looking raven. It's got 5 eyes, and it's looking down at you.
Okay, hello there.
So, uh-oh. It's like, you are Fadelim Sadel. Fadelimid Sadel, are you not?
That is correct.
It's like, good. And so, like, he flaps down and he just kind of sits down. Heartflame's immediate response is, like, she starts molding, like, a spell in her hand.
Don't murder the bird.
And so it's like, friend of yours?
I don't know yet.
And so you hear the voice in your head, it's like, and so, like, it's looking at you, and it's like, rest assured, I mean her no harm. And so Heartflame sits up, and it's, is that thing talking?
It seems to have some form of telepathic power.
It's like, it is telepathy directed from my mind directly into yours. I get to choose which mind it goes into.
So, like mine.
It's like, yes, like yours. It's like, rest assured, I will do my best not to make you look crazy, if I can help it.
No, I can just speak back to you telepathically, can't I?
Okay, so... And so, like, you hear Heartflame's voice, it's like, this is very intrusive.
What is, the fact that there's a bird in here?
It's like, no, that it's the fact that this bird is within my mind, your mind, and whatever mind he chooses to be in. And it's like, to be fair, I do judge which minds are capable of hearing my voice without going insane.
People can go insane from...
It's like,
okay,
yes.
that's fun.
It's, not everyone will remain sane with voices in their head. At least from consistent exposure.
I guess that makes sense. So, why are you here?
It's like, you performed the summoning ritual, did you not? To summon a familiar to your side?
Oh, so you're him.
It's like, yes, well, let's just say the last monster you summoned might have killed you both if I had not done anything.
Wait, something
It's
that
like,
could kill
you have
me.
very reckless use of magic.
I know.
It's like, so, it's like, do you truly understand the problem?
Which problem?
Well, now, currently our problem is audio leakage. Is there audio leakage coming out right now?
Oh, that'd be me.
Okay.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, he's got speakers and stuff. That's where it's coming from, so.
Yeah. It's definitely thing.
Anyway. It's like, my master says you have potential, but you will have to rid yourself of your recklessness in the future.
Your master being?
It's like, I am not in liberty to tell you, because you probably already know. And if you don't know, then the book is meant to tell you.
The book of gibberish that I can
It's
somehow
like-
read.
Yes.
Fun.
It's like,
The old
such
book
is,
of jibby.
such is bound to your will. Or such, you have read the book, correct?
Technically.
So, it's like, so you have accepted the contract of the book?
They didn't offer a contract.
It's like, it is a contract. Just by simply being able to read it and understand it, you have forged a pact with my master.
That's fucking. What?
It's like, it is the way of the book.
You didn't
Did
read
not
the small
anyone tell
letters.
you?
Didn't read the small print.
I kinda stole it, so.
That's like, I see. So you have no concept of what the book is, or what it does.
No clue whatsoever.
It's like, and so he kind of flaps to the corner. It's like,
Lisai.
so he's pondering.
Lisai.
It's like, we can forgive this setback. You show potential still.
If you say so.
And so, like, he simply flaps in the air, and you see that without seeming to move, he's back in the rafters.
Wink.
It's like, you should probably go about your day. I will shadow your progress with great interest.
What's your name, by the way? You know mine,
It's
so
like,
it's.
you need not know my name.
Flappy
It
Bird.
is not important. Just know that I am here to serve.
Well, thank you.
It's like, your thanks is not necessary, but it is appreciated.
Good to know.
What a gentlemanly fairy.
So, now we're on to Niltaor. Niltaor, you finally, wait, hold on, did I skip any? No, now we're on to Niltaor. Niltaor, have you finally broken your sleep? Like, pretty much you were,
Constitution.
basically, yeah, Constitution. So you were basically comatose for almost the whole day. So, no, doesn't look like it. Still not awake. So, you're likely going to sleep until night hits again. Around the time.
And then sleep some more.
Yeah, so Thri-Kreen, like, Thri-Kreen comes over and she's shaking you. Now you get to roll another Constitution. She's shaking you. It's like, hey, you need to get up. You've been asleep most of the day. My husband a lot. It's like she's saying husband. She doesn't know any of the words. It's like, I know my husband said that you could stay as long as you like, but I don't agree with that. So you're still pretty much like, she's like tapping you, she's shaking you. She actually like taps you across the face and you're not waking up.
What?
So she gets like a little bit of water and she's like splashing you with it. Try Constitution one more time. So she's just trying. The next time, well, yeah. So the water's what wakes you up.
Oh, he's got it.
So it's like, you're a really heavy sleeper. Like, so you got hit in the face with water, and then you wake up. Are you like a shock awake, or are you normal awake? Is it shocking? Is your mic active? That's the second question.
No.
Yep, you'll get it eventually.
There we go. We're both muted.
Yep.
Yeah,
So it's a shock?
yeah, total shock.
Yeah, so it's a total shock, you shock awake. It's like, you're a very heavy sleeper.
So,
So-
I guess.
So it's like, so what are you going to do now? I mean, just...
With everyone else.
Where, what?
Where's everyone else? We did.
Oh, you're asking her. It's like, as far as I know, they all went
Yeah.
to the tavern. Seems everybody gathers there nowadays. Such a popular place
Yeah.
now. It used to be so barren.
everyone join up. But
Okay, so you're gonna just go to the tavern. So you didn't even
straight
say
to the tavern.
thank you or anything. You just walk straight out. And
I
so,
wave my hand.
yeah, you wave your
I'm good,
hand, and
thanks.
it's like you're welcome. Because she kind of expected you to say thanks, but you just kind of wave. So I am still not awake. I am just asleep. And is she gonna try to wake me up? No. So she just kind of lets me stay comatose. Okay, so back to Spicoli. So you're still out in the wilderness praying.
I think I finished by then.
Okay, so you finished by then. So now what?
I guess I'll head into the tavern.
Okay, so everybody, we're all thinking, let's go to the tavern.
Say hi to
Even
Lance
yeah,
Master.
Lance Master, he sees you going and he starts to rise and he starts heading towards the tavern as well. He gives you like a nod, and then he starts moving into the tavern.
I say hello, Lance Master.
Yeah, so everybody's inside again.
It's
So
quite
Relak's
rare
still
today.
working on things. It's like, more adventurers. Okay, what do you want now?